The residents of Bayview had always been warned their picturesque town sat directly in a tsunami zone, but decades without incident had lulled them into a false sense of security. Dr. Maya Coleman stared in horror at her monitors as the offshore sensors detected a magnitude 9.2 earthquake 100 miles from shore. They had less than 40 minutes before disaster struck. The evacuation protocols existed on paper, but Maya knew the reality. Moving 15,000 people to higher ground would require perfect execution and more time than they actually had. Police Chief Marcus Jackson deployed every available officer, but as cars began clogging the narrow evacuation routes, he realized with growing dread that traditional evacuation was becoming impossible. That's when Maya proposed a desperate alternative. Instead of trying to evacuate horizontally along the coast, they would move everyone vertically up the mountain trails that bordered the town. As rain began to fall, making the trails slippery and dangerous, volunteers formed human chains to help the elderly and children climb to safety, every second counting against the approaching wall of water. They watched in helpless horror as the first waves crashed through the lower neighborhoods, knowing they had saved many lives but were witnessing the destruction of everything else they held dear. As dawn broke, revealing the devastation below, Maya and Marcus began organizing the community into recovery teams. Their quick thinking had saved thousands, but rebuilding would take years. The disaster had forever changed Bayview, but as the community pulled together to rebuild, they installed new early warning systems and evacuation routes, ensuring they would never again be caught unprepared. 1 year to the day after the tsunami, the survivors gathered to honor those lost and to celebrate their community's resilience, a testament to how ordinary people can accomplish extraordinary things when faced with nature's most formidable challenges.